Hey guys, Marv Talks Wrestling here, and welcome to my WWE Fastlane 2017 predictions. My bad, I almost said 2016. That would have not been good. I'm not sure whether or not this video is going to go up on Friday or on Saturday, but either way, Fastlane 2017 is in a few days or tomorrow, depending on when this video goes up. Because, okay, let me give a little backstory. If you want to skip this little backstory, just skip to this little timestamp that I'll put around somewhere on the screen. Skip to that timestamp if you want to skip the story, and let me go search for the predictions. Anyways, so I have a senior trip this Friday, and I'm gonna be gone from March 3rd to March 5th. And yes, Fastlane is on March 5th, but hopefully I can return on time to watch Fastlane. Senior trip, if you guys know what that is I'm a senior in high school, and so basically the seniors go on a trip. As the class of 2017, we all go on the trip. So yeah, I can't miss out on that. It's gonna be my last year of high school, and yeah, I just want to spend time with the rest of my peers, my classmates, and since this is my last year that I get to hang out with them. But yeah, anyways, let's get straight to the predictions. As you guys know, for all of my prediction videos, I tell you who I think is going to win and who I want to win. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, kickoff match. Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa versus the Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar. Really, this is just... Okay, I'm just gonna go straight to Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa. I think they're going to win because it's a kickoff match. Normally the baby faces win in a kickoff match, even though last time at the Royal Rumble, no baby faces won in the kickoff show, but still, I do believe Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa are going to win just because really this match doesn't do much. Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. Who do I want to win? Sasha Banks. Who do I think is going to win? That's a bit tough because they had a match at the Royal Rumble kickoff, which wasn't really too good of a match. It was more like it was a one-sided match, but still, Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. Sasha Banks probably seeking for retribution from the Royal Rumble, receiving some redemption. I do want to see Sasha Banks win, but see, this is tough. I'm gonna say it. I think Nia Jax is going to win because now I don't want to get my hopes up, but I do expect Sasha Banks to turn heel soon, probably before WrestleMania. And then, because out of anger of losing so much, or maybe she turns into broken Sasha Banks, who knows? But either way, I do believe Nia Jax will win this match. However, it's not going to be as much of a squash match as it was back at the Royal Rumble. No. But, yeah, that's my final prediction. Nia Jax will win this match. Raw Tag Team Champions Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, they defend the Raw Tag Team Championships against Enzo and Cass. Boy, did the club look like absolute trash going into this match. Really, they did not look strong at all. I can't remember the last time they looked strong. They won the tag team championships via roll up. They haven't had they had any title defenses, successful ones where they won clean? No, they haven't. Of course not, because the club are trash according to WWE. They can't do anything even on their heels, but still, you gotta make your champions look strong. Kind of the reason they became champions, because they're the best in their division. However, I would like to see Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson win, and I do believe they are going to win. And it doesn't make sense to put the titles on Enzo and Cass. As much as I love Enzo and Cass, you know how much I love those guys, but still, I do believe the club should retain these tag team championships. You don't want to make them look like transitional champions. That would be the worst thing you can do to the club. That's the absolute worst thing you can do to the club. So yeah, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, they retain. Neville defends his Cruiserweight Championship against Jack Gallagher. Yeah, these two are my favorite Englishmen. No, my favorite British guys in the WWE. I can't really think of other British people in the WWE I enjoy. Obviously besides the UK tournament guys. Yeah, I feel bad now. I feel bad. I don't remember other UK stars I like. But anyways, it's not about that. Neville versus Jack Gallagher for the Cruiserweight Championship. Who do I want to win? Neville. Who do I think is going to win? Neville. I do not hate Jack Gallagher. Don't get me wrong. Jack Gallagher is probably the funniest cruiserweight out there. He's He's awesome. He's awesome. His rivalry with Araya Davari was freaking gold. He's gold. His umbrella is just marvelous. Anyways, Neville, however, he only won the Cruiserweight Championship at the Royal Rumble. He hasn't been champion for that long. And if he loses at Fastlane, once again, just like Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, he'll be nothing more than a transitional champion. And the previous Cruiserweight champions haven't really gotten those great of title reigns. TJ Perkins, the Brian Kendrick, Rich Swann recently, they haven't had really good reigns as Cruiserweight champion. The max is like 2 months of champion they had. So now hopefully Neville doesn't suffer the same fate, and maybe he will retain the Cruiserweight Championship and still remain the king of the Cruiserweights. Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe. This is going to be awesome because Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe, they had a whole episode of NXT dedicated to their match. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match. That match was freaking fantastic, and I'm sure this match will be no different. This is a pay-per-view quality match, and it's going to be epic. Who do I want to win? That's tough. I can't decide. But who do I think is going to win? Probably Samoa Joe. I do believe Samoa Joe will win this match. You know, he recently had his debut. You want to make him look strong. You don't want his debut to be like, overlooked due to the loss at Fastlane. This is his main roster pay-per-view debut. It's not really a good idea to have them lose pay-per-view debuts because obviously their debut wouldn't look as strong as it potentially was. And, well, yeah, Samoa Joe, I do believe if he gets the win over Sami Zayn, it'll be a huge win. And obviously these guys are going to put on a fantastic match. I'm already looking forward to it. And I'm hoping I don't miss it because I do have this in your trip. And yeah, my final prediction, Samoa Joe. Bayley defends her Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair. Who do I want to win? Bayley. Who do I think is going to win? Charlotte. Gotta keep that pay-per-view undefeated streak. Oh, freaking no. Charlotte's going to be a 5-time women's champion within the course of less than a year. Obviously I don't have anything against Charlotte. She's a fantastic in-ring worker. She's a fantastic heel. She's just awesome. Bayley, she's awesome as well. However, I do believe the pay-per-view undefeated streak will end at WrestleMania. Even though she's not undefeated at pay-per-views, she did lose at Battleground. But they want to say it's singles pay-per-view matches. You gotta really got more specifically singles matches, singles pay-per-view matches she's undefeated in. I do believe that will probably end at WrestleMania with Bayley coming tall. I don't know, to be honest. I really do not know. But what I do think will happen is that Charlotte will reclaim her Raw Women's Championship, and unfortunately Bayley will be nothing more than a transitional champion, which really does suck. She's probably gonna get the Sasha Banks treatment, which really does suck. And I'm expecting a good match because these two put on a good match at the Royal Rumble. However, I'm not sure how I feel about this whole, title switching. It was great between Sasha Banks and Charlotte. That was great, but for it to happen again in a different feud right after, I'm not a big fan of it. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of it, but we're just gonna have to wait to see what happens at Fastlane. Wouldn't we? Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is freaking incredible, isn't he? Isn't he just... God damn, he's just freaking great. Last year, I did not want him anywhere near the WrestleMania. Now, I'm looking forward to him. I want him versus the Big Show at WrestleMania. Do not give us Big Show versus Shaquille O'Neal at WrestleMania. Don't you dare, WWE. Don't you dare do that to us. Give us Big Show versus Braun Strowman because that match was great at Raw last couple of weeks ago. I don't know when it was. However, Braun Strowman is improving tremendously, honestly. Roman Reigns no different. I can't understand, the way he's being booked is really annoying. I apologize. My monitor just shut off. The way he's being booked is really, really cringy. I hate that word. I don't know why I used it. It's really annoying, the way they book Roman Reigns. They always gotta make him look strong. But Braun Strowman's been looking more dominant over Roman Reigns in the past weeks, so we can't really complain about that, can we? And, yeah, this is basically gonna be, a powerhouse match more than anything. Because Roman Reigns is a power kind wrestler, Braun Strowman is a power kind wrestler, so You know, maybe this will be a brawl more than anything. Or maybe, yeah, it'll be a brawl more than anything. But hopefully these guys can put on a good match, because according, like, the way this, okay, so I'm on WWE.com reading all the matches from bottom to top, and this is if this is the order, then this will be the second to last match of the pay-per-view. Right above the women, it's right after the women's championship for some reason. But hopefully they can deliver. I don't want to see Roman Reigns decline due to the bad booking from WWE. One way or the other, we're going to get The Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. The plans were already planted. They're not gonna let the plan die. They're definitely gonna water it. We're getting Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. I'll worry about that later. Right now, I just want a good match between Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. Who do I want to win? I would like to see Braun Strowman win. Who do I think will win? This is really tough. This is probably one of the least predictable matches in the card. I don't really... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger, but still, if y'all listen, go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I predict Roman Reigns will win this match, just for the hell of it, maybe. I don't know. And finally, in the main event, hopefully, the Universal Championship match. Kevin Owens defends his Universal title against Goldberg. Don't expect this match to happen at around 10:50. If the pay-per-view ends at around 11, this match will most likely happen around 10:45, 10:50. And then end early. We're definitely getting Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. There's no doubt about that. However, it should not be for the Universal Championship. As bad as Kevin Owens' Universal Championship was, and I love Kevin Owens. He's one of my favorite superstars in the world today. The way he's been treated as Universal Champion, it hasn't really been great. And I doubt Goldberg will really do anything much with the Universal Championship. If he drops it to Lesnar, Lesnar will just drop it at SummerSlam, which is months away. He'll probably wrestle 2 matches within that course. And then if Goldberg retains the Universal title at WrestleMania, he's probably not going to come back until the next WrestleMania. So, yeah, that's really going to hurt the Universal Championship. That's going to hurt Raw a lot. And as much of a SmackDown fan I am, excuse that car in the background, as much as a SmackDown fan I am, I do not want to see Raw decline. I love Monday Night Raw. I don't want to see it decline. It will decline if Goldberg becomes the Universal Championship with Fastlane. That's basically what I'm getting at. Kevin Owens has to retain the Universal title. Maybe defend against Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho drops his US title to somebody else, someone more deserving, like Sami Zayn, Rusev, Michael Cole. No, don't. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, but yeah, the real feud here that has to be for the Universal Championship is Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. That should be the Universal Championship match at WrestleMania, not Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So that's what I want to win. However, who do I think will leave Fastlane as the Universal Championship? Well, I'm going to say Brock Lesnar. I'm going to go with my heart instead of my mind. I'm going to say Brock Lesnar costs Goldberg the match because remember, No Way Out 2004 when Eddie Guerrero beats Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship because of Goldberg. So I'm guessing Kevin Owens will retain the Universal Championship against Goldberg because of Brock Lesnar. You see what I'm getting? You see where I'm going with this, right? And then maybe after the match ends, Chris Jericho comes out, returns, and just stares down with Kevin Owens to end the show. That's what my heart says. My mind says that Goldberg will squash him in 2 minutes, but hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, those are my results for WWE. Those are my predictions for WWE Fastlane 2017. Like I said, I'm probably gonna miss. I'm probably gonna miss Fastlane. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch it on the network. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think will happen at WWE Fastlane 2017, not 2016? God damn it. Tell me in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter, Mr. Marvelous1. Any support such as liking, sharing, and subscribing is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.